Ha 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 ha. Social media, Instagram, oh, putting yourself out there. Narcissism. Politics. I don't know, man. Look, I know I'm all over the place, right, with my Instagram stuff, and the feedback I get's really funny. I mean, most of the time, it's pretty positive. The bike guys are funny. Like, I'll get these messages, hey man, just stick to the bikes, I don't want to hear any politics kind of thing. You know, the funny thing about that is, I don't actually think of myself as a political person. You know, when I put stuff out there that seems to you to be political, that's just me putting out what I see as the truth on things that I know is counter to what the mainstream puts out there, right? I feel like a lot of people aren't thinking about what they're hearing. It's kind of like people have a reading comprehension issue too, you know, like with social media. They don't read the whole post. They'll get to a point on something where something is said and they're just upset by that thing, and then they stop listening. And what I know, because, you know, I might be older than you, I've been paying attention for a lot longer. The news isn't really giving you the news so much as they'll report on something. I mean, how often have you seen something on the news where it turns out that what was said, what was reported, turned out to not be true? Happens every day, doesn't it? I mean, there's a lot of you who listen to NPR all day, right, or KCRW. Those two stations in particular really piss me off because I used to listen to them. There's no counter-argument to anything that they're putting out there. I'm yelling at the damn speakers, like, what? That's not what happened. That's not what he said. That's not what she said. What about this? Yeah, that happened because of that. You're not talking about this. If that wasn't happening, that wouldn't happen. Like, it's crazy. They're not giving you full context. So the point I want to make about that is, when things turn out to not even be true, most of you don't even know it, because they don't go back and say, oh, yeah, that week or weeks or months of us talking about this for hours at a time, programming your mind, getting you all emotionally off balance, making you feel a certain way about a certain person, putting all these triggers in your mind. Oh yeah, we were just wrong about that. They never do that. Your takeaway from it isn't necessarily anything factual. It's an emotional thing which was the intent, was to get you upset so that they can make you feel a certain way about a certain issue or person. That's what's going on all the time, you know? So there's that. And as far as me being out here, I'm not a narcissist type of person. I'm not here. This isn't a popularity thing here. I don't care about how many followers I have. If you unfollow me, if you've got a problem with something I've said, I don't care. You know? I mean, if I was trying to get a whole bunch of people to follow me, I would be shirtless all the time, right? Because those guys get tens of thousands of followers. I would focus on one thing maybe. Maybe I'd just do fitness or something, you know, or just the bikes. Or I get it, that works that way if that's what your intent is. I've shared this before. I'm not sure what my intent is. I mean, other than wanting to be a voice of reason and pragmatism, you know, getting you to turn that gear in your brain so maybe you hear me say something and you're like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. It totally goes against everything I thought, but, and then maybe you'll do a little research and look into something. At the same time, most of the feedback I get from most of the things I post is super positive. And especially with the bike stuff and whatnot. And it's interesting. You may not know me very well. Those of you who know me know I've been living alone since I was 14 years old. So I did everything alone, on my own, by myself, to be redundant, for decades. And I had to learn how to accept help once in a while. You know, you don't know. I'm telling you. I got to break that you know thing. And I learned over time that when somebody helps you, they offer help, and you accept it, it makes them feel good. And I know I feel good when I help people. And I really think that's the basis of why I'm here and why I keep putting these things out there. And I do what I do. I know I make the bike people stoked, right? And I know the people who are free thinkers and not programmed, that don't get triggered, appreciate the stuff I put out there that may touch on politics or philosophy or, or history or any of the other things I talk about here. So you're welcome. And you know, the thing about putting myself out there publicly the way that I do, it comes back to me in a positive way on many things. People see me do the furniture thing or the bike thing, and people make offers or they give me deals, and I don't do it for that reason. I'm just saying that's an added benefit of putting yourself out there. So, you know, criticism, naysayers, disturbed people that want to come at you, it doesn't bother me. I mean, that's life. What are you going to do? Those people are out there. What are you going to do? You know, ignore them. Yeah, unfortunately, some of them are in your own family sometimes, or people you've known forever. Yeah, that kind of sucks. You can distance yourself from them on social media, and when you see them in 3D, you know, you can be cool. I got a lot of fair weather friends like that. I don't want to be connected with them on here, necessarily. But if I see them out, hey, we'll have a beer, we can discuss stuff. Usually works out okay. Anyhow, that's that. I don't even know why I wanted to do this one today other than to say, hi, I'm working my ass off, man. I am working my ass off. A guy, I put something out there this morning. A guy was selling a frame, and he got back to me, and he's got another frame I'm going to buy from him if he goes for it. And it's a really cool deal. And that all happened because I put myself out there. So there's benefits to this, you know. You know now, right? Anyhow, have a good day. Try to be nice to each other. Get some exercise, man. I'm going to do a video on the sandals, those sandals I was talking about, because I still haven't gotten the ones I ordered. I'm a little frustrated about it, and I'll tell you why next time.